Hi, I'm Emily, and I want to share something with you today. Something I wish I had learned much earlier. You see, I used to have a really short temper. I would snap at the smallest things, and I didn't even realize how much it was costing me, until I almost lost everything. It wasn't until a simple argument with my best friend that things started to hit me. We were having a silly disagreement, something trivial, but my temper flared, and before I knew it, I said things that I couldn't take back, words that hurt her, things I never meant to say. In that moment, all I could feel was anger. But when the dust settled, all I had was regret. I remember sitting in silence, realizing how close I was to losing a friendship that had meant so much to me. I hurt the person who had always been there, and all because I couldn't control my emotions for just a few moments. I felt like I was losing control of my life. I was stuck in a cycle, a vicious one. My temper would take over, and then I'd feel guilty for it. I began to notice how often this was happening, not just with my friends, but with my family, my teachers, and even strangers. And each time I felt worse about myself. That's when my grandmother gave me some advice that would change my life. She said, "Emily, it's not about the things that make you angry. It's about how you choose to respond to them. You can't control everything that happens, but you can control how you react." Her words stuck with me. I realized that all those moments of anger were robbing me of the peace I so desperately needed. So, I started taking small steps to change. I practiced breathing exercises when I felt anger rising. I learned to pause before responding, to give myself time to think. I started journaling my thoughts, reflecting on what was happening inside me. And slowly but surely I began to feel a change. I reached out to my best friend, apologized, and promised to be more mindful of my temper. It wasn't easy, but it was worth it. We had an open conversation, and I learned that sometimes the things we say in anger are not the truth. They're just the words we use to protect ourselves from vulnerability. Now, I'm not perfect, and I still get angry sometimes. But now I can recognize it before it controls me. I've learned that it's okay to feel emotions, they're part of being human. But it's how we manage those emotions that truly defines us. I'm so much happier now, and my relationships are stronger than ever. So, if you're struggling with your temper, I want you to remember this. It's not about suppressing your anger. It's about understanding it and choosing how to respond. Take a deep breath, pause, and reflect. I promise you, it will change your life. If my story resonated with you, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Have you ever struggled with a short temper? How do you manage it? Leave a comment below and let's talk about it. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more stories and advice. Let's continue growing together, one step at a time.